welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a collective beauty haul. Now a lot of this stuff was things that I got for Christmas from my mum and dad. Some of it was things that I bought with the Christmas money I had. Some of it was things that I bought before Christmas. So a lot of it is things that I've collected over the month of December, and I thought I would just put it into one big haul and just show you all, because I like filming beauty hauls anyway and I haven't done one of these in a bit of a while. So that is what I'm going to do for you all today. The first thing I got was this set of brushes. Now I had seen these on the Superdrug website and they had been reduced in the sale, and I said to Mum, can I have those for Christmas? And she bought me them, and they're from Makeup Revolution, and you get 9 brushes in this set, and you also get a beauty blender. And the brushes are so pretty because they're in like this nude colour with this rose gold copper hardware on them, and you get an assortment of different brushes for both the eyes and the face. So it's quite a versatile little set to have, and I think it's so nice because I love makeup brushes and I've not really tried any of the Makeup Revolution ones before. I'll let you know my thoughts on these. Sticking with Makeup Revolution brushes, I also got for Christmas some of the oval brushes, because I've been seeing so many people on Instagram and YouTube use the oval brushes and they look really cool, but I didn't want to spend too much money on them in case I didn't like them. But I did like the look of the ones from Makeup Revolution because they've got rose gold hardware and they've been getting quite a lot of good reviews. So my mum bought me a set of the Precision Contour brushes for the face, and then she also got me the Pro Precision brush, which is an oval eye brush for eyeshadows and things, and eye primers and that kind of thing. So I'm really excited to try these and see how they turn out. Like I said, I've not tried these before, but they're for things like cream contour or for baking. They're for things like concealer, so they're meant to be really good for cream products and applying your foundation very smoothly. So another makeup tool related item I got was actually in my stocking, and it's this rose gold eyelash colour from Primark. Now I love eyelash colours and I do like to change them every so often just because they can get a bit clogged up with mascara, and it's always good to change your eyelash colours. The next thing was something I actually bought myself. Now I've had this in my wardrobe for a while. I bought it in the Black Friday sales in November and I haven't had a chance to show it until now, but I believe you can still get it in the sale in Boots because it's gone down in sale. I got it on Black Friday because it had been reduced from £50 to £25, and it is this Soap and Glory Extravaganza set, and I fell in love with it when I saw it. It's this really cute pink box and it's been made to look like a Georgian Edwardian style house, and it's got 2 compartments. So when you open the first, you get a selection of makeup products and it's pop-up, so it's been designed to look like a little fancy woman in her boudoir, a very kind of cute vintage inspired theme. And in this you get 2 of the Sexy Mother Pucker lip glosses, you get a powder, and you also get a brush. And then in the bottom drawer compartment, which you open, you get a mascara, you get a eyeliner, and you also get the Brow Archery brow pencil, which I've been wanting to try for ages. And then you get a eyeshadow palette and a brush, and that was all for £25. Originally it was £50, but I got it in the sale for £25, which I thought was an absolute bargain. And you can still get it now on the Boots website, and it has gone down again to £25 in the January sale. Sticking with the theme of Soap and Glory, I also got this set from the Soap and Glory body care range, and it's called the Pink Twice set, and in it you get a mini size of the hand food hand cream, and then you also get a mini size of the Heal Genius. Now I was buying these for my mum and my aunt. I got them both one, and it was on the 3 for 2 offer, so I thought I'd get an extra one because I wanted to try out the hand cream and the foot cream for Soap and Glory anyway. So I thought, well, whilst it's on 3 for 2, I'll just get myself one anyway. The next thing I have is this set of cucumber face masks, and it's from the Creme Shop, and they are the Korean beauty masks. So the Korean beauty trend has been going around on YouTube for a while now, all these really cool sheet masks that the Korean beauty companies are doing, and my mum got me these for Christmas because she knows I like anything with cucumber in, and I'm really excited to try these out. Actually, they look really cool, and I do really like sheet masks, and they look like they'll be really cooling and soothing on the face. So again, I'll let you know what I think of these. I might do a review of them actually for my blog, so I'll let you know, and I'll leave links to my blog in the description box if you want to go and check out any reviews and stuff that I do on there. For Christmas in my stocking, I also got some of the antioxidant green tea face cleansing sponges, and they are from Precision Beauty, and I just love green tea products, and it's meant to be really soothing for your face and very clarifying, and it helps to restore the pH balance, so I'm really excited to try those out. I also got myself a palette from the Makeup Revolution counter, and it is the blush palette in Hot Spice. Now, I love the Makeup Revolution blushes, and I haven't really got any that are in more warm tones. I've got a lot of pink and peach tones, but I don't really have anything like this. So I thought I would pick myself one up whilst I was in there buying some Christmas presents earlier in December. And in this palette you get 8 different blushes, and they're all in really pretty warm peaches and coral tones and pink and some slightly brown tones. And it was £6 when I bought it, and it's an absolute bargain. And I do really rate Makeup Revolution blushes anyway. I use a lot of them myself, so I thought I would get that as well. For Christmas in my stocking, I also got a new palette from I Heart Makeup, and it's one of their chocolate bar palettes that they've been bringing out. They've brought out loads of different ones, and this is a new one. I actually haven't seen this one before, and it's called the Golden Bar palette, and it looks so pretty. And inside this palette you get a assortment of really beautiful, lovely rich gold, champagnes and brown colours. So this palette is very much me in a palette. I love amber colours and bronze colours and gold tone colours and really rich burgundy shades. So I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of this palette just by looking at it, and I actually do have quite a number of these palettes myself and I really like them, so it's always nice to get another one to add to your collection. For Christmas I also got another palette, which is the Nyx London Palette. Now, Nyx have brought out a whole range of these palettes which are inspired by different cities and different countries. So they've got like a Paris one, they've got an Amsterdam one, they've got a London one, they've got all different ones, but I got the London one. Inside this palette you get the Soft Matte Lip Cream in London, and then you get an assortment of really beautiful eyeshadow shades. So this palette has a lot of really warm browns and burgundies and some taupe colours, so it's very much a very bricky assortment of colours, and just looking at it reminds me of the cobbled streets of London town. So it's a really pretty palette and it's very befitting for London. In December, a few days before Christmas, me and my mum went up to London to see a theatre production of Half a Sixpence, and we went shopping in Covent Garden and we had some food, and I popped into Charlotte Tilbury, and the reason I went in there is because I wanted to get a new foundation because I'm running out of the one that I currently use, and I wanted to give one of her ones a try. So I got the Light Wonder foundation. Now this one is designed to be a very dewy finish, and I like dewy finish foundations. I don't like anything that's got a matte finish to it. So I got this, and the packaging is so pretty, and I got it in the shade 1 Fair, and I tried this on in the shop and it looks so pretty and natural and dewy on the skin, and it looked like it gave a really healthy glow. I am going to do a review over on my blog once I've given it a bit of testing, so again I'll let you know what I think of that. Whilst I was in Charlotte Tilbury, I also got one of her blushes because I haven't really tried any of her blushes before and I really wanted to see what they were like, and I got the one in the shade Love Glow, which is a really beautiful pink peachy colour, and these are her Swish and Pop blushes. So the idea of this is that you take the outer shade and then you put it all over your cheek, and then you take the pop shade and you just put it on the apples of your cheek. So it's designed to give you a little bit of two-tone colour and to give your skin a really lovely flushed look, and I think this is a really cool idea. You can mix them both together if you wanted to, or you could do Swish and Pop routine of adding one colour all over the cheek and then one colour just on the apple of the cheek, and I think this is a really pretty colour. It's very shimmery, a very slight iridescence to it, and it's a really natural, healthy pink, slightly peachy tone of colour, which is very much the colour that I usually wear, being quite pale. So I'm really excited to try this and see how I find her blushes, because like I said, I've not tried any of them before, so it'll be quite interesting to see how they fare. In my stocking for Christmas, I also got an assortment of the Sleek eyeshadow palette. I really love Sleek eyeshadows. I think they're so workable, they're easy to blend, they're easy to use, they have great pigmentation and staying power. I got the Ultra Matte Volume 2 Darks palette. I got one in A New Day, which is lots of very beautiful soft gold and pink tones, and then I got one in A Vintage Romance, which has lots of really nice dark sultry vintage shimmery colours of gold and purples, and you've also got some amber tones in there. So I love these palettes and I'm so excited to try them. So I also got in my stocking a Sleek palette, and it's called the Diamonds in the Rough palette, and it's such a pretty packaging. It's like this really beautiful holographic diamond outline design against black. It's really pretty, and then in this palette you get some really gorgeous, lovely iridescent shades of gold and pink and sandstone colours, and the colours are so unique, and it would make such a nice palette for an everyday look. I also got two of the MUA Luxe range products, which is basically their luxury range of products that they have started to make. So I got an eye palette in Enraptured, and this is really pretty because it's this beautiful marbled effect of eyeshadow. It kind of reminds me of the ones that Hourglass have brought up. This is the Enraptured one, and the colours are very dark, very grey and brown tone colours. I also got another one in Enchanted. The colours are a lot more lighter, so they are more pink and mauvey tones, so it's a little bit more of what I would wear for an everyday basis. But I love them both, and I think they're really pretty. And I think if you like the Hourglass ones and you want to get a good drugstore dupe, these might be quite a good option to go for because they seem like they're very similar, and I've swatched them and they're really buttery and very pigmented. I also got two of the Urban Decay Liquid Moon Dust eyeshadows. I have seen these on Instagram quite a lot and they looked really nice, and basically they're like the original Moon Dust eyeshadows that they brought out, but they're in liquid form. I wanted to get some of these because I do have the original ones, but they can be difficult to work with and you can get a bit of fallout with them, and these look like they'd be really good because they're liquid, so you wouldn't get fallout with them. So I got one in the shade Solstice, which I've already swatched here, and it's just like this really pretty pink iridescent shade. And then the other one I got is in the shade Recharged, and this is more of a gold, ambery rose gold copper tone. It's very rose gold looking, and I love a rose gold eyeshadow, you guys all know that, so I thought that one was really pretty. And they're so incredibly gorgeous. They are very prismatic when they hit the light, so you get this beautiful iridescence running through them, so they would look stunning underneath some foiled or metallic eyeshadows. I'm really excited to use these with some of my other eyeshadow palettes that I got for Christmas. I also got this set from Becca, and it is the Becca Glow on the Go kit, and it's in the shade Moonstone. Now I got this for Christmas and I had mentioned it in a gift guide, so my mum bought it for me for Christmas. In this set you get a miniature of the Moonstone highlighter, and then you also get a miniature of the Skin Illuminator in the shade Moonstone as well, so it's basically like the liquid version of the highlighter. Lastly for this haul today, I also got in my stocking for Christmas the MUA Captivation palette. This palette has some ombre eyeshadows in it, so basically you get a gradient of two colours in. And this palette's got a variety of colours, so you've got some really nice shimmery gold colours, you've got some purpley colours, you've got some brown tones and gold colours, so it's quite a versatile palette and the shades look really pretty. So that was my gigantic collective beauty haul. I really hope you enjoyed it, and maybe you've got some ideas of things you might like to try, or maybe you've got some leftover Christmas money and you're wondering about what you're going to spend with it, and you're wondering about getting yourself some new makeup products. So hopefully that has helped you guys. Do be sure to like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you're new as well, and I will see you guys in my next video.